And hello guys, I'm back and ready to start doing reviews again, and the first figure I've chosen for review is the Figma Goddess of Victory Nikke Alice. Never played the game, know nothing about it, but I thought she looked like a very interesting character with a cool design and a little bit of different engineering for what most normal Figmas have, and we'll get into that. But first off, accessories, because I want to get those out of the way, because she does come with a decent bit. She comes with her sniper rifle, which is really nicely detailed. A strap that I haven't installed on the sniper so she can have it over her shoulder. A set of swappable thighs where you can have her crouching like really deep like she does in the game. The face that she has on is kind of just a neutral, slightly open mouth face. She has this open mouth shock face and an open mouth, closed eye, happy face. Really wish she had like a neutral face or a smirk with her mouth closed. That's my only real gripe with the faces. As far as hands, she comes with the two splayed open that are currently on her. I believe those are what she had on out of package, but I may be wrong on that because I've had her a few weeks now, I believe. So we get a left and right 2-finger salute, a left and right of these, or this, her throwing up gang signs, I suppose, and a normal salute for, I believe this is her left. It's not mirrored when I'm looking at it through the thing. And a set of gripping hands, left and right. And then one trigger finger hand, which I've given her a G.I. Joe pistol because it's a little more manageable than the sniper. And the interesting thing is how they've designed this, because most Figmas has a peg in the arm and then the hand has a hole in it, so you just slide it over that. Yeah, this has a full-on, ball socket with a peg in it, and works really well. I really like this design. It was one of the reasons I picked her up. Now for size comparisons, again, before we start getting hands on the figure, this, I'm not even going to bother moving the camera all the way up. That's how she scales with a normal NECA human and a McFarlane, because this Casey Jones is about the same size as a McFarlane. Now here's where the more interesting size is, and this is what I like. Here she is with Classified Series Duke, and she works with G.I. Joe and this 1/12 scale, a non-import line. I mean, I've already done some photos of her with the G.I. Joe line. And let's see, I believe this is my last. Well, no, I have two more comparisons. Here she is with the Mythic Legions. Again, a bit bigger, but if you just want her fighting something like this, I guess you could fudge it for like the Cosmic Legions line. And our final size comparison, if I can get her standing, is another import figure by one of my favorite companies, Snail Shell. Here she is with Milk Tea Girl. And this one runs, I'm trying to get her perfectly balanced because she's been, she runs a bit taller. Well, actually, no, look at them, they're pretty close in scale. Milk Tea maybe a little bit further back, but they are pretty close in size. So she scales really well. My main gripe was the price. This figure ran about $90, and I don't know, it's not big enough for that. I'm not disappointed with my purchase, though, I will say that. So articulation, the hair is softer, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. It can swivel, and it can go up and down on these joints. Her head can look up. Let's get Brad sitting back up. He wanted to tip over. She can look up, down, left, right, and there's a bit of tilt on the ball in there. These are interesting because, again, this is another one of that design I was talking about they've done, where it's a ball joint in there So you have to kind of line it up so it's not too gappy. But really works well. And go kind of fast through this for you guys. Decent elbow bend. Like I said, the hands are on that cool ball peg system. And then she has the normal diaphragm joint that most of them have up here in the chest. But she also has this reverse ab crunch, which was another thing that interested me. So she can really crunch deep. That is really impressive. And back, not so much, but that's okay. Next real cool design is her hips are not on ball joints. They're on a I guess they peg in. You could, because I've seen people slide them out. And that is to preserve the sculpt of, well, the back when you're moving her legs forward. It doesn't break it up as much. So she can kick forward pretty well. And the legs are sliding off a little bit. Thigh swivel. Knee bend. And foot can pivot. And there's a toe joint. Now, I will say, because one of the things I hate on these import characters, and I guess just anime girls in general, a lot of them come with high heels. And it makes them a nightmare to stand. But thankfully, Alice just has some normal shoes. And that makes handling her, posing her, and dealing with her a hell of a lot easier. So, do I think you should pick this figure up? She's really going up in price now. Like, I've not seen her go any cheaper. So, if you couldn't lock in at that, like, $90 price point, probably not. But if you could get her for that original retail, yeah. I do think she's still worth it. I don't like paying that much for one figure, but she's quality. I've had fun with her. Nothing's felt fragile or like it's going to break or anything like that. The detail and paint's crisp. Everything looks good. So, I can suggest her. It's just for no more than $100. Other than that, be sure to check out the links in the description below to my main Instagram page, Goldmember150, my collab page, Thedevilstoyz with a Z, where you can get your photography featured if you collab with me. And there's some links to some podcasts I'm on that are down there. So, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. And be sure to collect toys and live deliciously.